Welcome, my name is Jethro Rasmussen. This is the first episode of the Jethro Rasmussen Property Pod, where I talk about the Midlands, the area I live in. It's really good today. I've got an old friend of mine, Axl Forder. Axl is an actor. He performs with KZN Crew. He grew up in the Midlands. He went to Athlone, then Grace College. Afterwards, he went down to Rhodes University, where he did a master's degree in drama. And you're now actually doing your PhD.
Yes, through UP.
UP, awesome. Geez, so you went sort of all over, but you're now back home, which is great. And tell me more, what brought you home? What are you doing?
Well, what brought me home was, so I was first at Rhodes studying there, and I came back after I finished my degree. And then I was, just sort of, it was during COVID. So I was kind of sitting around, just going through my master's online at the time. And then I slowly heard about, as things started opening up and people started going outdoors more, I met a guy called Paul Spence, who makes quite a few shows, and he was running pantomimes at the station platform. Kids and amateur performers all together. And he asked me if I could play a role. The first role I played here was Prince Charming.
Prince Charming? In like Shrek or?
No, like Cinderella.
Oh, wow.
Cinderella at the station, I think it was called.
Back in the day.
Yeah, and I played Prince Charming, it was such a fun experience. And then slowly we did a few more things together, and things have progressed. And then I went to Cape Town for a while and tried to become a famous actor.
Yeah.
And then I didn't. But then things were actually, there were quite a few more shows happening around here. As things were opening up, people were getting interested in live performances again. And so I came back, and I've been working here ever since, and it's a pleasure. I love it.
Nice, awesome. And in terms of sort of the material you put on, etc., is it, is it big production, small production? I'm not very clued up on acting terms, but what does a show look like?
Well, I mean, I perform with a group called KZN Crew.
Yeah.
Who have, it's totally diverse, a range of productions. Big, small, any space, any place, anywhere, any show, it can be done. They have like really good equipment. We've played tiny little like bookshops, basically, like a second-hand bookshop in Bathurst, that kind of thing, with about 30 people, and also massive like beer halls in St. Francis with like 250 people.
Wow.
So any venue is catered for. It's quite amazing. It's sort of a variety of stuff, lots of entertainment and plays, musical acts, tribute shows, loads of stuff.
Yeah. Nice, man.
Even kids shows now.
Even kids shows.
A few kids shows.
That's really cool. I suppose it must be quite a change going from the city lights of Cape Town back, coming back to where you're from, making a name for yourself. I mean, whenever we're at a restaurant or Crossways or something, it's always, I feel like I'm with a minor celebrity almost. It's between you and Josh, it's like someone always recognizes us, which is really cool.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say, but it's just, I just feel lucky to be able to do this kind of stuff, creative stuff, in a place that's like home,
Yeah.
and relaxed, not like, the whole thing with Cape Town and here, there's a whole lot of, Cape Town is, it's got its advantages, it's big city, it's all sorts of entertainment, there's so many options, but then here is small and local, so you want to say they're the same, but they're just different. I think here is just better.
Yeah, really.
I'm honest.
What just sort of the community feel, or
it's like you have everything you need, and there's no 2-hour traffic jams every day consistently.
Yeah.
And you can find parking.
Yeah.
It's always a nice
parking's
nice
great.
thing.
Like having gone from London, where you pay a fortune just to park your car for like 10 minutes, and you have to find the parking, to here where it's just like cool parking. Like anyway. I think my commute now is 15 minutes to work, whereas like 30, 45 minutes in the big cities like standard.
Yeah.
I suppose you probably actually have quite a long commute in a sense, because you're always touring, so it's like a 2-hour commute.
But that's when we're going someplace.
Nice.
Someplace far out,
Awesome. And in terms of the shows you've been doing, of course December's coming up. What kind of shows are you guys putting on?
Ooh, so many
Nice.
that I can't quite remember the names of. There's like an 80s show happening. There's some murder mysteries we're working on. Some Christmas stuff
Oh,
that's
nice.
coming up. Yeah, I don't actually know if I'm in the Christmas stuff, but there's some carols and maybe cut that.
No, this is staying.
There's carols, there's all the usual like beautiful. I think at the Old Mushroom Farm, carols are happening.
That's going to be really fun.
Yeah, carols by candlelight.
Carols by Candlelight.
Yeah.
And apart from acting, what you do for fun in the Midlands?
I don't know. I'm quite boring. I like to run and read,
Yeah.
and then go out with friends and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing. You can just go for long walks.
Yeah.
I know it sounds dull. Go secondhand book shopping.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
No, definitely. I mean, on a fitness side of, you know probably more about this than me, so going for runs and stuff. But I mean, the Midlands is great for it. You can trail run. I mean, you just run around Winterskloof mainly, don't you?
Yeah, but in Winterskloof, it's basically like you walk out the door and you're on a hiking trail immediately.
Yeah,
it's rough.
it's
but in a good way. It's very
Yeah.
it's very cozy and freeing.
Yeah.
And you encounter herds of cows.
Yeah, that's great.
That's very nice.
Different type of traffic jam to Cape Town, huh?
Yeah, it's good to see.
Yeah. No. Awesome. And so you grew up here. You went to school at Grace College at Athlone.
With you.
Yeah, we were at
I
Grace.
didn't go to Athlone, we went to Grace.
Yeah, we went to Grace together. From tell us about it. Like, did you enjoy growing up here? What were your highlights of sort of the lifestyle, if you will?
I mean, I loved growing up here. I think it was the perfect place because there was the right amount of freedom and safety at the same time. So you could hurt yourself.
Yeah.
You could run around and damage yourself slightly, but then you're always safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you learned from your mistakes.
Yeah.
In a good way.
I still remember when we used to go mountain biking on the single trails, and that one time, that one guy, he managed to break his collarbone, but luckily it was quite close by, and the hospital was literally just up the road, so that was quite good. But no, it's great, especially going out into those forests that cycling on the weekends or.
We spent a lot of time covered in dirt.
Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of you go out and your mom.
Basic hygiene.
Don't know about that, but I mean, it was.
No, we were clean.
Yeah. It's just playing in the garden and doing just doing outdoor stuff, which is great.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
No, it's good.
No, schools here are great.
Teachers were good, and it was talking about that whole local community vibe. It's quite nice. You go to school, your teachers actually sort of are known to you in the community. It's got a really nice
That's
vibe.
the whole thing, because everyone knows, all your teachers know your names and what you're about and like your personal interests, and it goes beyond just sort of you're a student and I'm a teacher. It's like there's a personal bond between everyone. It's a community. It's in a very good way.
No, it's definitely.
That's the thing about living here that was different from the city.
Yeah.
As you walk around anywhere, just the streets in Hilton or something, everyone, you can't go out of the house without seeing at least 2 or 3 people that you recognize and who know you on a personal basis.
Yeah. No, dude, I remember when
For better or worse.
I remember when I used to go shopping in London. It would be like a 15, 10 even minute operation. You just go into the supermarket, get what you need, go out. Whereas here, like if I go to the Quarry Spa or Checkers or Pick n Pay or whatever supermarket, it's always like, you meet someone from your church and you meet one of your friends' girlfriends and someone you're at school with, and it's quite quite personal. It's nice.
There's always someone. But it's lovely to see. It means I don't know. It's cozy.
It's cozy.
It's cozy.
And it's kind of nice as well. Like I'm sure in Cape Town, mainly people you saw and interacted with were probably the same age as you.
Yes.
Whereas here you have lots of like intergenerational relationships, which is quite cool.
You can't actually tell people's age a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Because some of the younger people act like older people, and a lot of the older people act like younger people.
Yeah.
Maybe good. You hold on to your youth a bit more.
Definitely.
And with I don't know, is it country air?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
So maybe it's in the water.
It's in the water.
The really, really nice water.
It's nice. Okay.
So like you were probably one of the first people to leave and come back, because we've got a few friends who've stayed here sort of in the Midlands the whole time, and then some have left and come back. We're starting to see a few more people express interest in coming back. It's going to be awesome to have some more of the friends around. But what do you think is the big thing? Why do people leave? Why do they come back? What was your sort of motive for doing that?
I think, well, my motive was probably mainly work, and I just feel it's nice to be closer to the family and settle down. It's cheaper.
Yeah,
I think price-wise, I think is a reason. But a thing I'm realizing with people our age and our friends moving back or sticking around and choosing to stay here than go somewhere else is because we are actually entering the age where people have kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
get married and buy a house and have kids and settle down and do all that stuff. And I can't ever picture doing. But I think it's a very good area to raise a family.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's local sense of community. It's not this massive sprawling city. Like, it's not so nucleated.
Yeah, and I think as well, what I remember growing up is how many people apart from my parents were positively involved in my life. So like Dylan's mum, for example, always used to give me a lift home from school because we lived on the same road and this and that. Whereas it seems like sometimes I don't know, I was never a kid in the big city, but it often seems like it's not as, there isn't kind of that spirit to things, where you've got one friend who helps another out, or sort of always going. And
I mean, I'm sure it happens everywhere, where neighbours help neighbours and things like that. But here it seems like you would seldom find a place where neighbours are not in a group or in contact, in close contact with each other, and know a lot about each other's lives, and take care of each other's kids and lift home from school and all that stuff. So,
and I mean, even further than that as well. I mean, I think I briefly mentioned to you, we're looking at growing coffee in Winterskloof, and like one of our neighbours started doing it, and like word spread, and it wasn't one of those like, oh no, this is my thing, you can't be a part of it. It was like a very nice communal collective thing where everybody sort of went and had coffee, and coffee grown in Winterskloof as well, which is quite cool. And they had that, and sat down and actually, okay, this is what you do, these are the varieties we use. So it's quite nice. You do get this sort of that more holistic communal sort of approach to things,
and fun little pursuits like that. Like growing coffee. It's quite a wholesome thing to do. It's quite interesting. It's quite experimental, using the land and that kind of stuff. I noticed there are a lot of trends catching on with like mushrooms and coffee. I know you're growing chilies.
I've got my chilies coming up. Although I haven't seen many people doing that yet, but maybe I'm the trendsetter.
I've tasted your chili sauce and it was delicious.
You enjoyed it? I'm glad. But no, it's interesting, these trends, because there's always, I think honey was a big one, and now people have got like their beehives.
You still have bees?
Yeah, we've
Which aren't yours? There's someone else's?
Well,
you're holding on to someone else's bees?
Yeah, but my mum's got hives as well that we get honey from, like raw organic honey. It's brilliant, like straight from, it's like 200 meters away. And I think that's the thing I enjoy as well, is you get a lot of neighbours growing different things. You swap, you buy from each other. This and that.
Learn from each other.
And it's nice to sort of live and eat holistically and do these things.
Yeah, it's good for you. I should get into what's good to grow coffee.
Takes about 5-6 years to mature.
Nah, never mind.
Shall we cut it there?